welcome to the Crazy Kids Lab. Today we're going to be doing another experiment, and we've got Izzy back by popular demand. Okay, so welcome back. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, see. So we're going to be doing an experiment which is making a lava lamp, and a lot of you have probably already done that, but you probably haven't done it in something like this. When I do workshops and parties and stuff like that, I like to give out presents so that you guys can do experiments at home if you live in this side of the world. But even if you don't, you might come across something like this. This is called a preform. In other words, it's a test tube. It's plastic. It's very hard. Right? Not sure if you can hear that, but it just made a lot of noise. This is actually, if you look carefully, it's actually what a bottle of Coke is. This is lemonade, but this is actually a bottle of Coke, a 2-litre bottle of Coke. And so what happens in the factory? It comes along. Hot air gets pushed in there. It expands. And then they put the Coke in. Then they put the label on. And then they put the top on. So it's very, very strong, okay? So we're going to be using that, all right? So there's yours. Grab yours. You can grab yourself a pipette, and I'll get one here. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to add some water in first, and so we need to colour the water. Would you like to colour the water? Which colour do you want, blue or green? You don't care?
No.
Yeah. You like blue, blue's your favourite colour, isn't it? Okay, do blue then. Do blue. All right. Whoop. There we go. We hold that just so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, don't want to spill it. You aren't going home looking like a Smurf. All right, so pop that straight in there. Okay, so what you do is you squeeze that, you put it into your solution, you let go, and it should suck it up. And then very carefully, we're going to put it in there. Maybe just do a bit of a squirt. There we go. Nice. Looks like a bit like the ink coming out of from a squid, doesn't it? Okay, it's going to be very dark there. Okay, cool. And you can pop yours in there as well. Pop the top straight back on. Good tip when you're doing chemistry experiments, put the top on. We don't want, you know, any accidents to happen. All right, so what we're going to do, there's your test tube. All right, my pleasure. And so now we're going to squeeze it, put it in, suck it up, and we're going to place it into here. And so as we do this, we're going to do maybe 4 squirts. Okay. All right, it's very dark blue, but that's like we like to do things, make it really concentrated, which means that it's got a lot of blue colour in there, okay? And so I think yours looks actually better than mine. Mine looks really weird. Yours is nice and blue. Okay, cool. All right, now we're going to add some oil, and this is some vegetable oil here, so we're still going to use the same little pipettes here, so I'm just going to move this to the side, and we're going to get some oil. Now, here's something to think about. Oil is thicker than water, so it's going to take a little bit longer to suck up, so you can suck yours up there, right? So oil's thicker than water. But now here's the question. When we put the oil in here, because it's thicker, will it fall down to the bottom, right? So put your hand up at home if you think it's going to fall down to the bottom. What do you think? You think it's going to go to the bottom? Okay, good. What about if you think it's going to mix? Put your hand up if you think it's going to mix. No, you don't think? Okay. What about if you think it's going to float? Okay. And what about if you have no idea? We've got to ask the people who have no idea. Just put your hand up if you're just guessing, right? That's cool. So let's do it and see. All right, so grab your pipette. And now we've got our prediction. We're going to see through experimentation what actually happens. Here we go. What's happening? Did it sink?
No, it goes into the top.
It goes into the top. So it's floating. So which one do you think, so you can keep adding the oil, which one do you think is the heaviest? Is the water going to be the heaviest, or is the oil?
Oil?
The oil, do you think? Most people say oil, you know. Most people say oil, but here's a question for you.
But the water's on the bottom.
Correct. If I got a big boulder and I threw a boulder into a pool, would the boulder sink or would it float? A big rock. If I chuck a big heavy rock and just chuck it straight in a pool, what would happen? Would it sink? Big massive lump of rock. It would sink, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know, you're just not sure because you're being dazzled by the lights. But anyway, you know that if you chuck a big rock in there, it sinks to the bottom. So that means heavy things go to the bottom and light things go to the top. So we know that oil, even though it's thicker than water, it's lighter than water, and therefore it's up the top. Okay? And here's a big word. Here's a big word that you don't learn until you get to high school, but you young kids are getting smarter every day. The word is called density. Density tells us how heavy or light things are. And so this is more dense, that's less dense, yeah? This is less dense, that's more dense. So you keep adding your oil. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to create our lava lamp. If you... Yeah, I'll do one more. Now, with your lava lamps, most people have lava lamps at home and they plug them into the wall. And what happens is there's a lamp down the bottom, and when the lamp goes down the bottom, it heats it up. And when things get hot, they get bigger. What's a word that we can use to describe something when they get bigger?
Expand.
Beautiful. High five. Excellent. They expand, and when they expand, they get lighter, so they go up. Then they get to the top, they cool, and they come back down. We're not plugging ours into the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a tablet, right? And so the tablet is going to go in, it's going to go down, react with the water, it's going to make a gas. And what's the gas that we breathe out, Izzy? Carbon
Dioxide.
dioxide. So it's going to make carbon dioxide, that's going to go up. Here we go, ready? Drop. Doo. We can see that it's going down. It's making some gas. The gas is going up because it's light. But the gas is also taking some water with it. Can you see how it's taking water?
Yeah.
And that means that the gas goes up, the gas gets lost from the top, but because the water is heavier than the oil, it starts to go back down again, and we end up making this lava lamp inside of a test tube. It's a bit cold, this water, so I think it's taking a while for it to react. Yours is getting a bit faster than mine. Look at that, beautiful, excellent. So these are lava lamps inside a test tube. And you can modify this experiment, right?
You can hear it.
You can hear it. Sounds nice, isn't that? Is it the sound of the ocean? Sort of. Sounds like when you open a bottle of fizzy drink, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we call that effervescence when it makes a lot of bubbles like that. And so we're pretty much stopped now. Mine's stopped, right? Which means we can put a top on it and you can take it home, which is pretty cool, and you can start to explore things. Bit of a question though. Is the oil and water mixing? Do they mix or they don't mix?
Not really.
They're not mixing. Yeah, exactly. They're not mixing. So oil and water don't mix, okay? And you can move it up and down once you've got a top on. Okay, we don't do it now, right? And then we can do more explorations. Now we've got lots of more videos because we made some with some other kids about how to do more experiments with these in different ways. All right, so check out those videos. But these are pretty cool, aren't they? I wonder what would happen if we were to use a different colour now. I wonder. Let's check it out. So grab yourself another pipette. I might use this one over here. Let's get some red. And I want you to put 2 drops of red in. What do you think is going to happen? I want you to think what's going to happen as well. Is it going to mix? Is it going to stay separate? What do you reckon?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? That's alright. You're allowed to be not sure. So there's one big drop. And you do one as well.
I've done 2.
You've done 2. Good. I'll do 2. There we go. Excellent. So what happened? Are they mixing or are they staying separate at the
They're
moment?
staying separate.
Okay. I wonder what will happen if we add another tablet. You can add it. Let's see. Ready? Let's see if they mix or they stay separate. Let's have a look.
Tablet went red.
Oh, what's happening in yours?
They're mixing.
They're mixing.
It's purple.
It's purple. Yay. My favourite colour.
It's Mum's favorite.
Yeah, there. It's Mum's favourite colour. It's a lovely colour, purple. Look at that. Mine's like a reddy purple.
Mine's really blue.
Yeah, it's a bluey purple. I know, but remember mine was a bit weird. It's a weird colour. Yeah, because I'm weird. I'm crazy. All right. Excellent. So we made some lava lamps there. Now, remember last time you came over, we did the pressure test?
Yeah.
Do you think you're up to another pressure test?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, okay. Let's see how good her brain cells are, Izzy's brain cells, and your brain cells to see if you can remember under the pressure test.
Worried.
Okay. Welcome back to the pressure test. Now we're going to do some questions here. Now there were some words that I used with this particular one here with our lava lamp. And we said that we made different layers, didn't we? Which layer, the bottom layer or the top layer, had the most dense liquid in it?
The water.
So which layer? This one here, was more dense, or this one here?
The bottom.
You are correct. The bottom one was water and it was more dense. You get to press it now. Oh, okay, so let's do that one. That was water, H2O of course. So this one was oil, all right? And did we say that when we put the oil in, was it going to float or was it going to sink?
It did float.
It was floating. Okay, so you press it again. Good. Okay, let's do that. What was the name of the gas that was produced when we put the tablet in?
Carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay, you keep getting this right. Carbon dioxide, go. All right. What was the word? Oh, this one's going to be tricky. What was the word that we used to describe that sound of all the bubbles coming? Dum, 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 dum. This is where you need the cricket sound. Cheep, 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 cheep. Can you remember? I get to go. Yes. Okay, here we go. What number do I like?
2.
How old are you?
9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I nearly made it. Oh, dear me. You nearly made it. 7. All right, here we go. Quick. You got the cloth? Quick. It's infiltrating your nostrils. It's going up your nostrils. Have you got another cloth? Here's another cloth. There we go, fresh one. Okay. I hope you had fun because we had fun. Did you have fun? Yeah, even though you're getting slammed. I think maybe next time I'll do the pressure test, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, deal. I'll do the pressure test next time and you get to ask me the questions. Alright, cool. So, I hope you had fun. Lots of learning. If you like this video, press the like. Subscribe to the video series because the Crazy Kids Lab is making lots more videos because you got to have fun, but you got to learn while you're doing it. Alright, thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye. You did a good job.
Everything looks lighter.
Looks, that's it.